In the heart of a quaint, vibrant village, cradled gently between emerald green rolling hills and dense whispering forests, life blossomed in perfect harmony with nature's embrace. The village, a picturesque tapestry of cobblestone paths and charming thatched cottages, was renowned for its awe-inspiring temple. This majestic sanctuary, perched atop a gentle rise, overlooked the entire village with an air of serene guardianship. Here, Priest Juma, a revered beacon of wisdom and guidance, led the community on their spiritual journeys. Each morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of gold and pink, villagers would assemble at the temple. The crisp morning air was filled with the scent of blooming wildflowers and the soft murmur of rustling leaves as the faithful approached Juma with faces radiating reverence and trust, eager to receive his counsel and blessings. The temple, a sanctuary of peace and reflection, resonated with the soft murmur of prayers and the gentle ringing of ceremonial bells, creating an atmosphere of serene devotion. Amidst this serene backdrop, Priest Juma carried a burden that tormented his soul. Respected by all, he was seen as the village's moral compass. Yet, beneath his composed exterior, his heart ached for Amina, a woman whose beauty and kindness had captured his soul. Amina's laughter was like the music of the river flowing through the village, and her presence brought warmth to everyone around her. The village laws were unwavering. A priest was forbidden from engaging in romantic relationships. But the bond between Juma and Amina was undeniable, a flame that flickered in the shadows, growing stronger with each stolen glance and secret meeting. Their love, though concealed, burned with a passion that neither could deny. Under the veil of night, Juma and Amina would meet in a secluded glade within the forest, where the canopy of trees offered them privacy from prying eyes. The forest was alive with the nocturnal symphony of chirping crickets and rustling leaves, a witness to their forbidden love. In this hidden sanctuary, they found solace in each other's arms. Juma would hold Amina close, his voice a tender whisper in the darkness. "I cannot imagine my life without you," he would confess, his words heavy with emotion. Amina's eyes, shimmering with tears, would mirror his sentiment. "Nor can I, my love. But how long can we sustain this secret?" Their encounters were filled with stolen kisses and whispered vows, their hearts beating as one. The thrill of their forbidden love made each moment together even more precious, their passion a blazing fire that defied the cold dictates of tradition. However, whispers began to ripple through the village. Observant villagers noted Juma's frequent absences and speculated about the reasons. The village elder, Baba, a figure of authority with a gaze as sharp as an eagle's, grew suspicious. Baba, a guardian of tradition, decided to uncover the truth for himself. One moonlit night, Baba followed Juma, his silhouette blending with the shadows. He watched as Juma embraced Amina in the forest glade, their love palpable in the moonlit clearing. Baba's heart hardened with a mix of shock and indignation. He knew that this revelation would reverberate through the village, shaking its very foundations. The next morning, Baba confronted Juma in the sacred confines of the temple. His voice, a thunderous echo in the quiet hall, carried the weight of accusation. "Priest Juma, I have discovered your secret. Your love for Amina is forbidden. You must end it immediately, or face the dire consequences." Juma's heart sank, his face pale. Defying Baba's edict meant exile, or worse. Yet, the thought of forsaking Amina was unbearable. "Baba," he pleaded, his voice trembling, "our love is pure and harms no one. Please try to understand." But Baba's eyes remained cold, his stance unyielding. "The laws are clear, Juma. A priest must remain unattached. If you do not sever this relationship, you will be cast out from the village." With their hearts heavy, Juma and Amina met one final time in their secret sanctuary. The moonlight bathed their faces in a silver glow as they clung to each other, their souls entwined in sorrow. "We cannot continue this way," Amina sobbed, her tears falling like raindrops. "But I cannot live without you." Juma kissed her tenderly, his own tears mingling with hers. "Then we must leave. we will find a place where our love can flourish without fear." That night, with heavy hearts and tearful farewells, they packed their belongings and prepared to leave the only home they had ever known. Standing at the edge of the forest, they took one last look at the village, their hearts a mixture of sadness and hope. Juma, determined to leave with dignity, addressed the villagers one last time. His voice, filled with sorrow and conviction, echoed through the temple court. "My friends, I have guided you with all the wisdom and compassion I possess, but I have lived a lie. My love for Amina is true, and I cannot abandon it. We must leave to find a place where we can be together without fear of condemnation." The villagers stood in stunned silence. Some wept openly, while others nodded in understanding. Even Baba, though stern, was moved by Juma's heartfelt confession. Though he did not condone Juma's actions, he could not deny the sincerity of his love. "Go in peace, Juma," Baba said softly, a trace of sadness in his voice. "May you find the happiness you seek." Juma and Amina set forth on a journey to a distant land, where they hoped to find acceptance and freedom. They traveled through dense forests and across wide rivers, their love sustaining them through every hardship. Finally, they arrived at a village where they were welcomed with open arms. In this new home, Juma and Amina found the peace and acceptance they had longed for. They built a life together, surrounded by friends who embraced them for who they were. Their story became a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of love to overcome even the most formidable obstacles. Back in their old village, the elders were left to ponder the harsh laws that had driven Juma and Amina away. Baba, in particular, was haunted by his actions. He began to question the rigidity of their traditions, realizing that true love should be celebrated, not condemned. One evening, as the sun set over the village, Baba gathered the elders. "We must reconsider our laws," he said, his voice heavy with regret. Juma and Amina's love was pure and true. Perhaps we have been too rigid in our ways. The elders nodded in agreement. They decided to amend the laws, allowing priests to marry and love freely. They hoped that this change would prevent future heartbreak and ensure that no one else would have to choose between love and duty. Years later, the tale of Juma and Amina's love spread far and wide. Their story, filled with sorrow and triumph, inspired countless hearts and became a symbol of love's enduring strength. Children in the village grew up hearing the legend of Juma and Amina, their eyes wide with wonder and admiration. One day, a beautifully illustrated book titled The Priest's Secret Lover was published. It told the story of Juma and Amina's forbidden love, their courageous decision to leave, and the eventual acceptance of their village. The book became a cherished treasure, read by children and adults alike. Back home, a peaceful sunset cast a warm glow on the temple and houses. The village elder Baba stood looking at the horizon, reflecting on the legacy of Juma and Amina. He felt a sense of peace, knowing that their love had changed the village for the better. As Juma and Amina settled into their new life, they discovered that their love had not only changed their village, but had also caught the attention of powerful forces beyond their understanding. One evening, a mysterious stranger arrived in their new village, bearing a message that would change their lives forever. "Juma, Amina," the stranger said, his voice filled with urgency. "You must come with me. There are those who wish to destroy what you have built. Your love has inspired many, but it has also made enemies." Juma and Amina exchanged a worried glance. What new challenges awaited them? Would their love survive this new threat? The journey ahead was uncertain, but one thing was clear: their story was far from over. Thank you for watching The Priest's Secret Lover, a tale of forbidden love. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales.